right, we have two more charities joining me now. We have John with Shoes for the Shoeless up first. Now, shoes are something that is just not recognized nearly as often as a need in this community. Tell us about how you feel that.
Well, we go into schools. The first things that we do, we give away brand new sneakers and socks to children in need. We do so by going into the schools during school hours to eliminate that transportation barrier. And we have a very intentional process where we bring 50 volunteers that come in and they size the kids' feet. They ask them their favorite colors. They get to go and shop for them in a little shoe area that we set up. We bring a big box truck similar to a UPS truck and set them all up, and then try them on and let the kids run around, enjoy it. And then once they find something they like, we package it up, give it right back to them along with their old shoes too, because there's nothing that we're trading with them. There's no cost at their expense, their parents or anything like that, and they get to go back to class. It's just a quick intentional process where we get to expose a need that is not always thought about. Like you said, shoes are something that people just wake up and put on. You go to your closet, you pick your pair of shoes, and you don't really think about it. But what's under those shoes can be something that's very tragic. We see foot damage, curled toes, toes over toes, cuts, blisters, different things like that. And for these children, that's permanent, and that affects the way they walk, that affects the way they think, the way they perform in a classroom. It has so many different effects that you don't think of normally, and so we try to ease that need.
Are there certain ages that you go after with your program?
Well, we honestly go all the way from preschool to high school. Most of our work is done in elementary schools, but we have a few high schools that we do. We're across 14 different counties, actually 17 now that we've expanded down into Cincinnati. And so last year there were 79 different schools. Since 2010 inception, we've done over 160,000 kids in counties.
Do you have a favorite memory, a favorite story that you have served yourself?
Actually, my introduction to Shoes for the Shoeless was in 2020. Chris Horlacher, our director and founder, came down to Cincinnati, and we did a shoe drive, which was a drive-through style, in the midst of the pandemic. And we gave out something to the tune of 300 and some odd shoes to kids, and maybe over 600, 700 pairs of socks. And it was just different to see somebody care about my students in my city, my kids, in a different way. And I actually asked Chris at that time, hey, could I take some shoes back to my school, because I was teaching at that point as an educator, and she didn't even bat an eye. And to be able to just alleviate a need for a student and a family, it stuck with me. And so it's something that I wanted to do. And 3 years later, I'm the director now for Cincinnati.
What an awesome story. And now coming back to charity night at the races, what are your expectations tonight?
Have fun, enjoy a nice horse race, get to mingle with some great charities, and just be grateful for the experience.
One good charity hopping right over to another. We have Beth with Ronald McDonald House Charities. Now, Dayton is actually known for, of course, Dayton Children's Hospital, which has some amazing doctors. So I'm sure you see people from all over.
We sure do. And we not only serve Dayton Children's, but we support 7 healthcare partners in the Miami Valley. And so we are just so grateful for that. We not only serve Dayton Children's because we are right across the street from them, but many people don't also understand that we also support Dayton Shriners Hospital, which is a hospital within a hospital that's also right across the street. So we are very unique from that fashion, because many Ronald McDonald houses only serve one hospital, but we support 7.
And so you say support, the community support, everybody who comes in. What does that support actually look like?
It's a wonderful thing, because we provide comfort and housing for all of our families. And so we provide overnight stays, but we also give them food, laundry services, all of their needs, and it's all free to them. And so it's a house, it's a home away from home. And so everything that they need, if they have a birthday while they're there, we throw them a birthday party. We provide them any kind of services that they possibly need. And it's wonderful, because many of the average stay for a family is 14 nights. And so if you think about staying away from your family or staying away from your home for 14 nights, but we've had families that have been with us for over a year. And so we want them to feel like they're at home anytime that they can.
So if there is a child or somebody who comes in sick with a family that needs housed, is there a process to getting in with Ronald McDonald, or what does that look like?
So you have to have a referral, and many times those referrals come from the hospital and from a social worker. But we actually have a waiting list, which is very, very sad because we are actually turning away 77% of the people that need our services. And that's why we are currently building a new house. And the new house is being built in our backyard. And we are growing from a 14-room house to a 42-room house. And so we're really super excited about that. So we're building. And so if anybody wants to stop over, we would be glad to show you what we're doing. And so we are growing, and we're still fundraising, which is always a need for us because every single thing that we give to our folks is all through fundraising. So it's great.
How would $10,000 affect you if you came home a winner tonight?
Oh my gosh, $10,000 is huge because, like I said, every single thing that we do out of donations. And so we are so grateful to be here tonight. I mean, this is a wonderful organization, and we were blessed to be here last year, and we're blessed to be here again this year.
We are so excited to have both of you back, of course. Shoes for the Shoeless and Ronald McDonald houses. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.